Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, today I have selected a topic for class 7 from your book, from your grammar book, that is phrases. Dear students, you have already read about this term in the previous classes, but today let us explain a bit further. Dear students, first of all, let us see what this word phrase means. We know that a phrase is a group of words. A phrase is a group of words that gives meaning but not complete meaning. It gives meaning but not complete. And dear students, you must know that a phrase always forms a part of a sentence. Once more, phrase is a group of words that gives meaning but not complete meaning, and it forms part of a sentence. Second, you will never find subject-verb combination. Subject-verb combination in a phrase. What does this mean? It means that you will never see these two things together in a phrase. Subject and verb. Combination of these two things. What does that mean? Let me further explain. Sometimes in a phrase a subject may exist, then a verb will not exist, and sometimes a verb will exist and subject will not exist. If both of these will exist, that will not be called a phrase, then that will be simply called a clause or a sentence. When a phrase has a verb in it, that verb will never be a finite verb. Dear students, in your previous class you have read about what's finite verb and what's non-finite verb, and let me explain that a bit so that you can understand it better. Finite. Dear students, in a sentence you will find a main verb, a principal verb that changes with person and with type. That verb which changes with person and type is called a finite verb, and that verb which does not change with person or type, that is non-finite verb. Let me explain it with an example. He likes to play. They like to play. He liked to play. See, let us focus on these three examples. Here the subject is what? Singular. Here the subject is plural. See, with singular subject, this verb has s with it. It is likes. It has s with it. With plural subject, it has It does not have S with it. It is simply like without S. And here I changed the tense, I changed the time. I took it from present to past. What it became? It became liked. Here it is likes with singular subject. Here it is like with plural subject. And when I changed the tense, when I changed the time of the sentence, it is liked. Hence, this verb changed. This changed with person as well as with time. So that verb which changes with the person and with the time is called a finite verb. And what is then non-finite verb? Non-finite verb is the opposite of it. That verb which will not change, neither with person nor with time. For example, if we see this word play, this is also a verb. Look, I changed the person, it remained like that. I changed the time, it remained like that. It did not change at all. So, it's a non-finite verb because it did not change its position. Now that's one more topic. When a non-finite verb is preceded by to, what do we call that? We will read that in. Let us take some examples of this phrase. On the floor, in the garden, see, it's a group of words. It's a group of words that gives meaning but not complete meaning. Hence it's a phrase. And let us discuss its types. Dear students, your book has mentioned only 3 kinds. And let us go as per the book. Otherwise, there are 10 kinds of phrases. But we will discuss only these 3 which are in our syllabus. Kinds of phrases. One is noun phrase. Another is adjective phrase. Another is adverb phrase. But let us discuss them one by one. First, we will discuss noun phrase. What's a noun phrase? Its definition is when a phrase acts as a noun, in a sentence, it is termed as, or it's called noun phrase. Let's take an example. I enjoyed the experience of movie. I enjoyed the experience of movie. See, this portion, the experience of movie which I am underlining, it is a phrase and it works as a noun here, hence we can call it a noun phrase. But let me explain it, that how can we identify it. I enjoyed the movie. Dear students, compare these 2 sentences. Look, here it is very easy to find a noun. It's very easy to find a noun as compared to this sentence. But let us see, let us think, let's focus upon this point, that is there any difference between the meanings between the two sentences? The experience of movie or simply the movie? If I say I enjoyed the experience of movie and then I say I enjoyed the movie, do you feel there is any difference in the meaning, the experience of movie or movie? See, what could be the experience of the movie? What you enjoyed about it? What you enjoyed? You enjoyed its story, you enjoyed its songs, you enjoyed its quality, whatever. And when you say I enjoyed the movie, it also means the same, that what you enjoyed in the movie, these things. So there is not much of a difference between the two meanings or between the two words. But here, these all words, they are supporting this word, this head word, which is movie, and grammatically it's a noun. So they are supporting this noun, and these words, they are called the modifiers. These, they could be the modifiers. They are the modifiers, and modifiers include articles, determiners, and other things. However, they do not have any impact on the meaning. They do not make any impact on the word movie. And henceforth, if we write I enjoyed the movie or I enjoyed the experience of the movie, here this phrase together is working as a noun, and here this word is working as a noun. So that's how we can locate, we can identify a noun phrase. Same example again. I enjoyed the experience of the movie. But the method is different this time. You understood the first method? That this part, the experience of the movie, it acts as a noun together. Hence, it's called a noun phrase, because this phrase together acts as noun. And I told you that instead of this phrase, I can write I enjoyed the movie only. But that will not have any impact on the meaning. The meaning still remains same. However, that movie is a single word, and we can't call that a phrase. And here it's a phrase because it's a group of words supported by these, what are they called? Modifiers. Modifiers include determiners, they include articles, they include adjectives, etc. This is one method to locate a phrase, to identify a phrase. And second method is that, look, I have underlined the phrase. This is a phrase. Or in your exams, you will be asked that the underlined phrase, identify the underlined phrase. You will have to identify only. How you will identify? Look, this phrase will have a head word. Head word. And that head word will be always either a noun or a pronoun. First of all, you will find the head word in the phrase. And the head word here is movie. You see, I am not just saying it, it's not just a saying. You can locate it yourselves that whether it is a head word in these words or not. Why I am calling it is head? Because all these are supporting this. All the other words in this phrase are supporting this. They are supporters. So they are supporting their head. Who is their head? Movie. But what movie is grammatically? It's a noun. Hence we can locate it that it is a noun phrase. This is second. Dear students, let us come to the next kind, and it is adverb phrase. What is adverb phrase? When a phrase acts as an adverb in a sentence, it is termed as adverb phrase. I will give an example. He walked in a slow manner. Let me tell you what is adverb first. Adverb is that word which qualifies, describes, or adds something to the meaning of the verb. It is adverb. Adds something to the meaning of the verb, qualifies a verb, describes a verb. And let us see here. You know, you have already read adjectives. Look, I will write one more example. He walked slowly. Dear students, try to understand this point. Here, if I am asked to pick an pick an adverb, I will pick it very quickly. That's here. Why? Because I know this is the word which actually describes a verb, which qualifies a verb, which adds something to the meaning of the verb. Hence, it is an adverb. It is an adverb. In this sentence number 2, slowly is adverb. But we can call it only adverb, not an adverb phrase. You know why? Because phrase is a group of words. So hence, look, in the first sentence, you see, he walked in a slow manner. In a slow manner is a phrase that has the same meaning what slowly has. Hence, this phrase is acting as an adverb here, so it's an adverb phrase. And now the next and the last. Dear students, now we have the last kind, that is adjective phrase. A phrase that acts as an adjective in a sentence is called adjective phrase. I wrote an example here. My father is a man of great honor. I highlighted this, I underlined this, of great honor. It's a phrase. It's a phrase. And I say it's an adjective phrase. But before going to that, let me make you understand by this sentence. My father is an honorable man. You compare both the sentences. Here, this honorable man qualifies this word, tells us something more about this word. That is man, and grammatically it is what? Noun. So the word which qualifies a noun, which adds something to the meaning of the noun, is an adjective. So we can say honorable is an adjective. And here, of great honor and honorable, there is no difference at all in the meanings. But here it exists as a word, it is simply an adjective. Here it exists as a phrase, and it is an adjective phrase. That is it. And now you have the exercises given on the book. You kindly open your book and try to attempt all the questions there on the book. Thank you.